Hello friends, I am Laurie Barraco and I'm here to share my predictions for the week of November 2nd, 2025. And for this month, I'll be using the Dark Wood Tarot by Sarah Graham, and the artwork is by Abigail Laren. And I'm going to have to do a little research, but this deck has been around for a while, and it is the one that wanted to be used for the month of November's daily cards of the day and the predictions. So it has a very earthy feel to it. As you can see, the back is kind of like a greenish, kind of earth tones, and these are the cards. As you see, just really beautiful artwork. And please, well, that one's upside down. Please do check out my daily card of the day on Instagram and Facebook, on the Mystical Moon pages and my Laurie Barraco pages. All right, here we go. Here's a little bit more. So beautiful cards. And for whatever reason, I want to pay attention to this Temperance card. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, and as I attempt to read things up close, it gets a little fuzzy. So the Temperance card, definitely wanted to be acknowledged because she was upside down. She said, no, turn me around. And yeah, I want my message to be shared. So I will share 3 cards. I'll select 3 cards and share the insights that Spirit is bringing through for this week. And let's see what we have. They're slip sliding away. The High Priestess. Here is the High Priestess card. Can you see that beautiful card? Then we have the 9 of Wands reversed. And I'm smiling as I'm listening to some of the messages already coming through. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. Look at that tree. It's like, ugh. Okay, so the message that was coming through was, and it had to do with the 9 of Wands. And 9 of Wands is a reversed card in this situation. And the message was to suck it up, knock it off. No more pity parties, or at least not for this week, at least. No pity parties, just it could be worse, it could be better, but let's not focus on the things that aren't going well and feeling sorry for yourself. There may be the tendency to feel bad for yourself and feel frustrated and be in that victim space. So Spirit's saying, we don't need to do that. And that message is coming from the High Priestess, which is the higher self, the spirit part of us that has wisdom, that has knowledge, that chooses to see things from a different perspective, and reminds us that we are mystical beings. We exist in this physical realm, but this is just like a fraction. It's like a piece of sand of who and what we are. And that's that reminder that things could be much worse. There are people who have more difficult situations, not minimizing what we're going through, but is it serving us to repeat the same stories over and over? And this 2 of Pentacles is inviting us to make lemonade out of lemons. So let's try to shift our focus and be more of a glass half full people, and try to step away from that woe is me, the Eeyore attitude and perspective and personality. So we're going to shift that for ourselves. And remember, don't forget, we are divine beings. We are magnificent beings of light that are so much more than this physical existence. Yes, being human can be difficult. It can suck, but there is so much more to this existence than some of the petty stuff, right? There are some petty things that we allow to hijack our happiness and joy and well-being. So let's shift that perspective and put things into perspective of, is this really a big deal? Is this an annoyance because I've dealt with this before, or I'm frustrated with it? Or is this really something that is challenging and I need to give myself a little bit more grace? I mean, there is a difference, friends. So let's allow the higher self, the spirit part of ourself, the soul aspect of ourselves to come through and shine through. All right, friends, thank you so much for tuning in each and every week, and I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste. Bye-bye.